Well, these spring temperatures get us in the mood for some really cool events coming up across Corning and the Southern Finger Lakes. So I have Dave DeGolier in to tell us all about them. He always brings a long list. So tell us what's coming up as we move into April.
Well, one of the first events is actually the weekend of the 8th and 9th of April. It's the Tapas and Wine Weekend.
Nice, sounds good to me.
Wine Trail. Yeah, had me at tapas and wine, right?
Yeah, good combo.
The nice thing is, you know, most of us when we go to a wine, if we go to a wine tasting, we taste the wine, but we don't necessarily have food with it.
Right.
And it's interesting how flavors of foods actually unlock these other flavors in the wine that you didn't even realize. It's kind of like watching a movie in high def, you know? You get that food in there and it just really enhances the wine. And there are going to be hors d'oeuvres. Each of the wineries will have their own little appetizers and hors d'oeuvres paired with wine. So they've actually selected the wines and the pairings together. So it'll be a lot of really great flavors.
Yeah, sounds delicious. And again, that is what, April 8th
and 9th, yep, on the Keuka Wine Trail.
Okay, and you have to get tickets in advance,
yes,
right?
Yes, you do.
Okay, and where can you get those tickets?
You can go to the Keuka Wine Trail, actually, and get them right there. Yep.
Wonderful. All right, then moving on, tell us about this event. Curious and Curiouser?
Curiouser.
Curiouser, yeah.
Which is a curious word, right? Yeah, it's actually kind of fun to say, though. Curious and Curiouser. Surprising findings at the Rakow Library.
Okay.
You know, I think people who are familiar with the Corning Museum of Glass know how spectacular it is, but a lot of people don't know there's a library next door that actually is part of the museum that has these really cool, you know, it's like a treasure trove of things, and they actually go and put these exhibits together of some of the things they have. And this is about some kind of peculiar and surprising things that people might find interesting, like, you know, patents for using glass to preserve the dead, and, you know, old advertisements for glass eyes, and, you know, a lot of unfamiliar or rare things that are associated with glass that are really kind of interesting. So. And
that's happening for a long time over at the Corning Museum of Glass.
Yeah,
it starts April when? Sorry.
8th. No, we'll be a team.
You have the details. So it starts April 8th, but it goes all the way for the next few years. Is that right?
2018. Yep, wow. February of 2018.
Okay. So. All right. So you got a while. Maybe a rainy day activity.
Yeah,
sounds
absolutely.
Nice. Now moving along, Arts in Bloom. This is nice and springy.
Yeah, it is, and it's become a really great event. This is the 5th year. There are over 100 artists, regional artists represented, so throughout Steuben County. 15 different locations, and the nice thing is it's an intimate opportunity to go behind the scenes and see where artists work, to go to their studios, kind of see works in progress, to talk to the artists about the process, what they're doing. There are going to be about 20 different live demonstrations of painting, photography, Rakow pottery, which is really fascinating if you haven't seen it.
Cool.
And you know, a lot of different things, stained glass. So, and a lot of these artists actually have some of them I should say have workshops available and stuff that if you want to sign up, throughout the year you can actually take classes. So.
All right, and when is that?
It's April 29th and 30th.
Very cool.
Yep.
And now really quickly, I want to make it to the last one. This is something that happens pretty often.
Yep.
The Urban Arts Crawl, happening in downtown Corning.
Yeah, the Urban Arts Crawl, it's the final Friday of the month, with the exception of the summer months, June, July, and August. And it's an opportunity to visit studios, even shops that'll have artists set up. There's craft beer and wine tastings.
Cool.
The Rockwell's having an interesting kind of live performance of Andy Warhol's paintings, his series of Cowboys and Indians, all the characters, Teddy Roosevelt, Annie Oakley.
Wow.
They're all going to be, students from Corning Community College are going to be kind of enacting these roles and talking a little bit about the characters. So it should be a really cool time.
Very cool. Now, to find out some more information on all these events, you can head over to the Corning and the Southern Finger Lakes website, and that is?
CorningFingerLakes.com.
Wonderful. Lots going on in the area, so make sure to check it out. Dave, thank you as always.
Thank you. It's nice to see you.